Hello, this is Ramesh Gopalan, and I wanted to introduce myself as a candidate for the Alameda County Water District in the upcoming November 2020 election in the Tri-City area of Alameda County. A little background about myself. I'm a 34-year resident of Alameda County with both my kids in the Fremont Public Schools. I've been in Fremont since after my bachelor's and PhD in physics from UC Berkeley. And since then, my career has been in the Valley, most recently as a senior technology manager. I've been in similar roles for about 22 years. So I really understand the nuts and bolts of engineering and science, but also the importance of listening to the customer and while providing a product of consistent quality at low cost. I've been a lifelong Democrat and strongly believe in social inclusiveness, but also fiscal and civic responsibility. In fact, one of the reasons I'm running, maybe main reasons I'm running, is that I object to the 33% rate increase, water rate increase in just the past 4 years. And it's particularly notable that two of the three incumbents that are running on the November ballot have both been on the board for 25 years each. So it's not too early for change. It's time for change. Some more about me. I enjoy gardening, particularly with California native plants, but also organic farming, organic gardening, particularly vegetables. I'm showing off a few examples here. And also sustainable technologies in general. I'm interested in conservation of nature and a longstanding member of the Alameda Creek Alliance, which has been working to restore our native trout and salmon to Alameda Creek. Support water conservation in general. I'm a member of the Water Education Foundation. And yeah, I think one of the other reasons I come to this, I'm trying to play this important role is something that we don't always realize is that water is our most precious natural resource, particularly in a world that's facing unprecedented change, some of it climate change. We know in California, we are unfortunately familiar with the drought and wildfires. And it's important for people to understand the big picture of how to protect this very vital resource, not just for our homes, our people, but also our businesses. So it's vital to commerce, a local economy. And in this respect, I'm keen on outreach to the local community, to educate and work, particularly with our younger generation, diverse communities, to kind of help, to sustain this is the only planet we have, and that's something that I'm really keen on helping foster. So in short, I want to point out again that we have three incumbents on the Alameda County Water District Board. Two of them have each been on there for 25 years, past 25 years. So it's time for a change. Particularly with a large increase in the past 4 years, 33%, I think is unsustainable, particularly now that we have a pandemic economy. Um, so I will provide fresh leadership to ensure stable water rates tied to inflation or less. And also, I want to support the seismic upgrades that are long overdue. A earthquake on the Hayward Fault has been long overdue to protect the water supply critical to homes, to local homes and businesses. One of those businesses is now the biggest car maker in the world, so it's kind of a big deal. Um, and also continue to repair old piping in historic Newark and Union City, particularly. Now, one of the challenges that the water district faces is costs rising because a lot of the engineers and technicians have to come from outside, far away, sometimes hundreds of miles, and that leads to overtime costs. And I think that's something that we need to learn to control, and that I think we can address by providing employment, maybe through internships to local, even high school graduates or graduates of our local training programs, even an AA degree, so that we have less outsourcing, maybe reduce it altogether, which helps the local community and also reduce our costs. And certainly, I continue to support the development. I know this is an ongoing study right now to develop hiking, biking trails, and also parks around the beautiful Niles Canyon around Alameda Creek. So I hope I've interested you in some of this, and I ask for your vote. Vote for sustainable change. And that's again, introduce myself again, Ramesh Gopalan for the Alameda County Water District in the upcoming election. Thank you for your attention.